It's that time of year. Let's start our fall garden. This is the last week of August, and we're going to plant my all-time favorite plant to have in the garden. Turnip. Right in the middle of a total garden makeover, we have added a ton of these metal raised beds. So this year, we're going to plant out 5 different raised beds in turnip greens. Turnips is very easy to plant. They're a small seed, so I'm on top of the ground. You can lightly pat them down. I usually take a little bit of compost and go right over the top and then water them in real good. A couple of days they'll be germinated, and probably within 2 or 3 weeks you can grow them for the turnips. So we're going to be planting 2 types, 7-top and purple top. We grow turnips just for the greens down here in the south. We don't grow them for the tournament. So and you can see your turnip seeds are not very big. So, like I say, we plant these for the greens, not the turnips. So all we're going to do is just sprinkle these right on top of the ground. All right, once you have them sowed, all I do is come through and sprinkle just a little bit of compost right over the top. They do not have to be covered very deep. You could probably just water them in real good and not even have to cover them. But this technique that I'm using here has proven to be a very good way of doing it. You just go through here and get them lightly covered. Once you have everything planted, you need to water it in real good. Now we have been in a drought down here in Zone 7B. It's been more than 2 months since we have had any measurable rain. Especially for me. I mean, we've got 0 rain. So I will have to keep these watered. So we get everything soaked down real good. In a couple of days, we'll have germination. Just keep them watered. Hopefully we'll get some rain before long this drought breaks. But the key is going to be keeping them watered. So that was our first bed. We'll go through and do the same thing to our next bed. And if you're a lazy gardener like me and don't like to bend over to pick stuff, planting in these raised beds is going to be a big help to that. So it'll be about probably 3 to 4 days we'll have germination and have a real good stand within a week or so, as long as I keep it watered. Probably within 3 weeks or so, we can be picking on these turnip greens. There's a quick turnaround when you grow them for the greens. So we'll check back here in a couple of days and see how good a germination. I said I use turnip greens as a cover crop. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Number one, I do not want any soil in these raised beds just left exposed. I like to have them covered, so I use the turnip greens to do that. Turnip greens are high in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. That is something that everybody should be eating. So I can look out here in the wintertime and see all these beds just got that green tint to it when everything else, there's no leaves or anything. So that's what I mean by when I use it as a cover crop. The second thing is that I have a lot of brown in the wintertime with the leaves and composting. And I have so many of these beds and so many turnip greens planted here, I can go pick a bunch of the greens on the turnip greens and add to the compost and help me kickstart that compost going when greens are not readily available in the wintertime. This is 2 weeks in on our turnip greens. They are looking very good. We'll probably be picking on these in another week to 2. Turnip greens are very easy to grow, guys. Get out there and grow you some turnip greens. Even if you don't like to eat them and you got plots in your garden, plant them, and they'll give you color throughout the winter. This bed is probably 4 days. I planted it 4 days ago, so you can see a quick germination. This is a great crop to grow for your fall garden. This is our second bed. I planted about a week ago. So what I do is I'll plant one bed and get it going. Wait a week, plant another. There you go. That's how you plant your turnip greens. We love turnip greens. That's one of my favorite things. And it's very easy to grow. And if you're new to gardening, or you just want to get out and plant something, have some color in your garden for the winter, turnip greens is a great choice. So get out there, plant something. Don't be just a summertime gardening. Plant that fall garden. We got a lot of other stuff that we fixing to go. Our transplants are done. They're hardened off, and we'll start today. We're going to start putting those out. But guys, get out there, have your fall garden, and if you grow it, you know it.